Hi guys, this is my Nomado multi-fuel stove, camping stove I guess it is, which arrived yesterday, and I've unpacked it and I'm just going to try it out and see how well it does. It says it can boil 3 litres of water in about 3.5 minutes I think. Anyway, let's see what's in the packaging. So that's just the brochure that comes with it, and there were some instructions. But unfortunately all the instructions were in Chinese, so I think I've already tossed them. Okay, so we have here some metal tweezers, and I guess that's for putting fuel into the thing without burning your hands. Here is a regulator, so there's the USB goes in there, and it goes in, yeah. Goes on the other side as well, so that regulates the power going to the stove. So let's have a look at the stove as well. So here's the stove. It's got 3 feet or so, and I think it is capable of holding about 10 kilograms in weight. Inside, I think, not sure if I can show you, but just under the lip there are a number of holes. It's a bit hard to see. At the bottom there's a fan which is powered by a USB power bank. So the fan drives air up the sides of the stove. So the air comes in through the sides here, it's driven up along the side of the burn chamber, then comes out these little holes just under the lip there, and so it's working like a gasifying stove. Heated air meets smoke and then ignites the smoke. So I guess we better try it out and see how well it does. So first of all I better fill up my kettle with 3 litres of water. Let's go. So there's my kettle there. I'm going to go and fill it up. So I've got some shredded wood or tree from my neighbour's property, which has been drying for a couple of months. So, and I've got a little bit of a cotton wool there with some alcohol gel. And let's see if this gets going. So I'll wait till the flame is going before I attach the USB, because I presume the chamber has to be hot before anything, any hot air comes out of the sides. So I'll leave that going for a short time. Probably not the best using that. It's no guarantee that it's actually dry, even though it's been sitting outside for a couple of months. Bit of smoke coming out too. I've got some wood pellets as well which I can chuck in. I don't really have any twigs to use with this thing. The documentation says that once it's hot enough you can start burning green leaves and other sorts of biomass. But I'm going to come back in a few minutes time and see how this is going. So it only took a couple of minutes to get going, and I think you can clearly see that it's gasifying the contents there. That's with no power applied. Let's see if I'll crank up a bit of power, USB power. Yep. Power bank's dead, so let's get another one. Okay, so it actually wasn't dead, it just shut down, auto shut down. So that's with the maximum power. Just shut it back. And let's just turn it around a wee bit. It's going out really. Let's put more power in it. So that's pretty cool. Just turn it down a wee bit. Okay, so it looks pretty convincing about the gasifying. Let me find some more fuel for this thing. Put some more fuel in. Let's see how well it goes. Well, it doesn't need to be that hot. Dial that down. Okay, let's see what my gun says. 476, 750 on the outside there. So that's pretty decent temperature, 500. And it's only 50 on the outside, 760. Okay, so let's see if this thing will boil my water for me in 3.5 minutes. Well, actually less, because I've only got 2 litres of water. My kettle wouldn't take any more. So it's about 12:17. Let's wait for it to hit the second hand. And kettle is on. I guess I better feed it more fuel. So coming up to the first minute, kind of doubting this is going to work. Alright, first minute gone. Maybe I'll rack the flame up a bit. I must say that the flame is pretty impressive. What I wanted this thing for was to get my hot pot going in the middle of winter. And my other stove, which I tried, let's have a look. This one here wasn't able to boil the hot pot water up. Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, second minute's gone now. Oops, that was not good. Probably isn't a lot of BTUs in that. $500 on the outside there. And my fuel is exhausted, but I think we're done our 3 minutes. Bit of more fuel into the burn chamber. So we started at 12:17 and it's nearly 12:19 now. Maybe I can chuck some wood pellets in, but let me just turn the flame up a bit. Alright, 8 minutes now. What's my gun saying? Only 45. Trouble with these things is the thermal emissivity. Can't really tell what the temperature is. Gonna get some wood pellets. It does say it takes multiple biofuels, so wood pellets should be okay. Back you go. These tweezers aren't any good for wood pellets. Hey, does sound like my kettle's starting to boil. Where are we now? Nearly 10 minutes. I can hear something. $528, $633. This thing says it's 100 degrees. At the top it's not though. Just turn the flame down a wee bit. Let's check, see if there's steam coming out. Yeah, there's steam coming out. It's just not enough to drive the whistle. So we're now into, what is it saying here? 12 minutes, I guess. Time for more fuel. The fire's dying down. Chucked in some more wood pellets. I hope my clock's not going to melt next to this thing. Oh, I can see steam coming out now. Finally. Just not hearing any whistle. So that is about 15 minutes, I think. Oh, here's my whistle now. So just on 14 minutes. So I'm going to pour this water out and try it again. Alright, well I won't bore you with watching the whole thing again, but I've filled it up with another couple of litres of cold water. And put some more pellets in, so we're at what, just started at 25 to 1. I think, and let's have a look. Let's shift it. So we'll come back every couple of minutes and check that the fuel is still burning. Haven't run out. Top it up if necessary. Well, she's still going. What are we at? 8 minutes or so. Had to have another handful of wood pellets. Oh, something cooking beside me. What's happening here? Not there. Oh yeah, that's probably nearly cooked now. Let's have a look. Yeah, looks like my sweet potato or kumaras are cooked. Well, it's boiling again. This time it just took on 10. Oh shit, a lot of water up there. Better get it off before it damages my USB. So yeah, it just took on, took over, what was it, 10.5 minutes I guess. A few handfuls each time. Let's turn this thing down. Well, it's still pretty spectacular. Must be next thing to do is try my hot pot works. So it's 5 to 1 now. I've taken that 2 litres of hot water and put it into my hot pot. Add another couple of litres of cold water. So all goes well. It should start to boil in about 10 minutes again. It tends to run out of fuel very quickly with the fan turned on high. Anyway, won't bore you with watching all this, so I'll come back in about 7 or 8 minutes and see if I need some more fuel. So what are we now? 6.5 minutes into the reheat. What do we see underneath this thing? We might get that burn, that boil at 10 minutes, I'm hoping so. It looks like that flame's dying down a wee bit. Maybe time to add some more fuel. Yep, add some more fuel. Just put some more wood pellets in. Get the flame up going a bit more. So we've hit 10 minutes now. I guess I have to give another couple of minutes. Need an automated way of refilling this thing. Maybe some sort of feed tube. Well, we've got a boil, so I guess it's not that far off. It's just not a rolling boil, that's all. It's a hell of a lot better than my other little stove. That is for sure. I'm going to take my clock away before it melts. So we got the boil at 11.5 minutes. So that was with 2 litres of preheated or pre-boiled water, then another couple of litres of water at about 15 degrees Celsius. So I think I have to say that I kind of like this this little thing, and I might even try using it for cooking the hot pot. It's the question of how to keep refilling it without taking the lid off all the time, or taking the pot off all the time. Maybe I can figure out some sort of tube. Because it certainly will take wood pellets, but if you put too many you'll just smother the fire, and which doesn't help really. Okay, thanks for watching.